everyone, hope you've had a good week. I didn't do a video yesterday, so today's video is day 22 and 23. I'm still just going to do a couple of quick activities. I won't do any more than that because I know there's lots of activities for you to access already on the videos. The first activity is a really simple one, and it's designing and creating a teddy bear picnic menu. So you can see I've just drawn the outline of a teddy bear and then at the top written menu. And you could do this two ways. You could either create it for a real picnic that you could then do in the garden, or you could do like a pretend picnic with some teddies, cuddly toys inside. You could do it either way, really. We actually we did this yesterday, and we turned ours into a real picnic outside, but we kept it really simple, so we just used things that we already had in. We didn't go out and buy anything specifically for it, just kept it with a few different sandwich fillings, crisps and stacks and other things. But we did it yesterday, and it was probably one of my little girl's favourite activities because she loved like planning the picnic, and then she got involved in making some of the food herself, and she really enjoyed that. So the idea of this little activity is just to encourage some writing and encourage them to apply their phonics. So when they're doing writing, I would try and get them to be as independent as possible. So I wouldn't be telling them all the spellings for things. I'd be saying to them to try and use their phonics. So there was the odd word that my little girl asked me for help with, and there was a couple that I just showed her how it was spelled, but for most of them I was encouraging her to use her phonics. And so some of the spellings I'll show you in a second are spelled phonetically, so they're not correct, but actually because they're spelled phonetically, that's what we want, especially in reception. It is going to be a lot of phonetical writing. In year one, it's still going to be phonetical as well, so they're still going to be writing using their sounds that they know, but they'll start to be a bit more accurate because they've got more sounds to use, and also because they will have been doing more reading, they'll start to recognise which sounds they should be using. So I'll just quickly show you one that we did just to get an idea of what the spelling might look like. So this is the one that my little girl did, and I just wanted to show you quickly because I just wanted to show you what some of the spelling might look like. So up here she'd written chocolate spread, that was one of the sandwich fillings, and you can see chocolate, she's written how it sounds, so we've got chocolate. So it's not the correct spelling, but actually it's phonetically, it's how it sounds. So that's a really good attempt. And then down here I want to show you this one as well because we did drinks and she wrote orange. And again, this is how it sounds. She's written it using her sounds and how it sounds. So that's just kind of an idea of how spellings might look like for reception and year one children, because they do use their phonics, and as much as possible I'd be encouraging them to use their phonics rather than giving them the spellings. So yeah, that's the first activity, and like I said, that was a really popular one yesterday. She really enjoyed doing it. It's probably one of her favourite ones to get her writing. She really didn't see it as having to sit down and do some writing. Then the next little activity is one where we're going to be using ordinal numbers. So I've got some different vehicles here, and I'm going to try and get a few more as well. And then we're going to race these either maybe outside on the slide, or we might do it inside and just use some like cardboard or something to create a ramp. And then we're going to, once we've raced all the vehicles, it's just about using the language first, second, third, fourth and so on, just so that she can be exposed to that language of first, second, third, the ordinal numbers. So it's a really simple activity. It'll probably just take us minutes to do. but quite a nice one just to use those ordinal numbers.